love the music there. You know, imaginations run wild at the Kidcreate Studio, where kids can explore and get real hands-on experience on some of the coolest art projects. Owner Shannon Schumacher, she is here to show us how to make a special project, and we're making something for back to school.
We are.
All right, we're going to be making donuts. All right. You know, if you're in a hurry, don't skip breakfast. Donut, right?
Yeah, donut, exactly. Everybody loves donuts.
Right, exactly. Okay, so how do you make this?
So we are going to be using air dry clay today, and we're going to just be taking our clay, we're going to be making a hole in the middle. Our donut does not need to be perfect.
Does not. You know, I tell you what, last time you were on the show, I had so much fun.
Yay,
yeah.
I love that.
Now, I do have one question for you. What are we going to do with the donut hole once we make the donut?
Oh, you know what? We don't have the donut. Well, you can do it. Yeah, I like your technique. I just went straight in.
You didn't make it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I just went straight in with my thumbs, but I like your technique.
Okay, so we make this donut. By the way, what kind of age ranges would want to do this?
This particular project is part of our Littles class, so it's 18 months to 6 years. It's called Little Mess Makers, and it's going to be part of our fall session. But then we also have classes for ages 4 to 12-year-olds. We have homeschool classes, we have after-school classes, and all of the curriculum is specifically designed for the age group.
Okay, so so they're not going to get overwhelmed or underwhelmed.
Yes, exactly. That is, you know what? That is very true. Yes.
Okay, now you're not going to be very happy with
I love yours. Yours looks good.
Look at my. That's what happens when you take the donut hole out. It still looks like a donut, though.
It does look like a donut.
Yeah, maybe it's like an old-fashioned kind of donut or something.
I've never met a donut I didn't like, so it's
right.
fine. So now what we're gonna do to get that like glazed look, you're gonna take it, and this is gonna be your chocolate sauce. Mine's vanilla.
So what do we do?
You're just gonna take it like this and just kind of rub it in that paint.
Okay, just kind of smear it in there.
Smear it around, and then flip it over, so it looks very just kind of nice and realistic. Yeah, yours looks
okay. All right.
So
well, you know what, we're getting there.
I like it. I like it. And now we're going to take some paint, and you're going to just like drizzle it.
Oh, so mine's
on
just
top.
a chocolate donut then.
Yours is a chocolate, and mine's going to be just the opposite. And I'm just going to drizzle it just like this. There you go.
Yeah, we're getting there. And you've got a thing you call Welcome Week.
So we do. We have Welcome Week. That kicks off our fall session. So it's the second week in September. We have 50% off workshops. So for all ages.
50% off.
50% off. So it's a great time to try out the studio to see if it would be a good fit for you before you jump into a weekly class.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the everything now. I guess we just need this.
Sprinkles. This is the best part. So go ahead and sprinkle.
You know what's funny is this whole thing is not edible.
Yeah.
But the sprinkles
the
are.
Sprinkles are.
But you know what? They make for good sprinkles for this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We do a lot of projects with food, and you know, we got to remind the kiddos it's art food.
Look at that. I mean, that is absolutely beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
If I may say so myself.
I think it looks great.
Right. Now, you've got all kinds of different workshops too, right?
We do. So we do have the little ones. We also have toddler and preschool play groups. So that's where parents can come in. There's a lot of different stations where they can do stationary work. We have homeschool classes. We have after-school classes. We even have a drop-off for 3 to 6-year-olds during the week.
Oh,
so
that's
they
fantastic.
can come and socialize.
So if you've got some students that are homeschooled, they can make it part of their curriculum where they come in during the day,
Yes.
and then I guess you've got the after school as well. Well, that is awesome. That is fantastic. I got to ask you. You called this a Monet.
It is a Monet.
Why?
So it is inspired by a Monet painting. So our kiddos come in, they do a lot of learning about different artists, their techniques, and just famous work that they've done. And then sometimes we have different classes and camps where we try to recreate it.
That is very good. And plus you got the bear here. You got all kinds of, what you're doing really is you've got a lot of fun.
We have so much fun. We have so much fun. I mean, this is fun.
Every time you come in, I have a blast. As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep this.
I want you to keep it, yes.
This is
3
beautiful.
days,
it's a work of art.
and it's going to dry and harden.
I love that.
Like a rock.
All right, how can they reach you?
So they can check out our website, kidcreatestudio.com, and just search for the San Antonio location. And they can also reach out to the studio. We can help them with registration and answering any questions.
Well, you know, I've got to tell you that yours probably does look a little bit better than mine, but
you know, again, never met a donut we haven't liked. So.
Exactly right. Well, Shannon, thanks for being on with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we just having a lot of fun on the show. All right, coming up.